long-term, medium-term, and immediate actions that can be done to address the nursing shortage. The long-term action is that we have lifted the 10-year moratorium on the creation of new nursing programs. So there are 54 universities that applied to open nursing programs, and our estimate is that these 54 universities, once approved, can produce about 2,052 students by academic year 2027-2028. So that's the long term. You lift the nursing moratorium, so you will have more schools that will offer nursing programs and produce more graduates. But we don't have to wait for 5-6 years to produce more. The medium term is we are working with TESDA to create what we call healthcare assistants and healthcare associates. You know, the hospitals are saying that the nurses have too many tasks that they are unable to focus on patient care. So we're working with the Private Sector Advisory Council and the Department of Health to identify the tasks that nurses should not be doing anymore so they can focus on patient care. For example, yung regular na pagkuha ng blood pressure, pagkuha ng temperature, pag-ayos ng pasyente, those skills will be produced by a shorter program to produce what we call healthcare associates and healthcare assistants. This can be a certificate or diploma program issued by TESDA or CHED or by both. So that we produce, you don't have to wait for 5 years to produce it, you can produce it within a year or 2 years. So we will have supplemental, workforce to address the needs of our hospitals. Now, that's the medium term. The medium term also is we are developing a fast-track master's program, because what we saw is that many of the schools cannot open a lot of sections because they lack teachers with master's degrees. A lot of the nursing faculty with master's degrees are also being recruited by other countries. So we are producing a shorter fast-track master's program to produce more teachers so that the schools can have more classes. So that's the medium term. The immediate is, only about 50% of nursing graduates pass the licensure test. So there's 50% of individuals, graduates, they have been trained in the hospital, they have gone through the program, who are not nurses because they did not pass the licensure test. So we're working now with the Department of Health and the private hospitals and the universities that have very good track record in having review classes. So we will hold special review classes for those employed in the DOH and in private hospitals as aides or assistants, so that they can pass the licensure test and we can produce more graduates. So we told the President, there's a pool of nursing graduates out there who, for one reason or another, was not able to pass the licensure. Why don't we help them pass the licensure test or re-skill them to be healthcare assistants, healthcare workers? So those are the long-term, medium-term, and immediate steps that we have initiated under this administration.